Instagram Reels have absolutely taken the world by storm and has become essentially the most popular feature on one of the most popular social media platforms. So naturally, as a marketer, a business owner, or any entrepreneur for that matter, it's important to get ahead of the curve and start to market on Instagram Reels. But the biggest problem is not many people know how to do that. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial, click by click, follow along, to show you exactly how you can start running ads on Instagram Reels to absolutely dominate and capitalize on this incredible early adopter opportunity. All right, guys, so let's walk through how to properly create an Instagram Reels ad. So obviously, before we get into this, I have to say that it should be obvious, might not be to some, but you need to obviously have a reel to run as an ad. So you need to have a vertical format using the vertical style on your cell phone, a vertical format video that based on your niche, whether it be real estate, selling a program, a coaching thing, anything else that you've got going on, then you have to make sure that you're using a reel for your Reels ad. You can't just run a photo for your Reels ad. You have to actually use a reel in the ad. So now that we've got the obvious out of the way, let's talk about how to actually create a Reels ad. So what we're going to do in our Facebook Ads Manager is we're going to come over here and go to Create. And here's the one little nuance about Instagram Reels ads is that currently at the point in time of this video, could change depending on when you're watching this, but right now the only marketing or campaign objectives that Facebook is actually allowing you to use for Instagram Reels ads is brand awareness, reach, traffic, and then I believe app installs as well. For other ones, they're not allowing it. So if you're thinking about doing lead generation or anything else, at this point in time, engagement, it's just simply not going to give you the option. So let's say that we are in real estate and we want to drive traffic to a property that we have or to our website or to some sort of funnel or landing page to get clients to interact with us. And we've got a video, an Instagram reel talking about 5 tips for buying a house in Orlando, Florida, or something like that. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here to traffic and we're going to click continue. And the reason why we're choosing traffic is because we want to drive traffic from the reel to the website, landing page, or whatever. So let's just say here, we're going to say Orlando home buyers reel ad. So I just like to name the campaign, and typically I'll put the date or something like this in order to make sure that I know exactly when this was created. So as you can see here, you know exactly what these are about. So now what we're going to do is, typically depending on what you're doing, you might have to use a special ad category. If it's for real estate, you will. If you're not doing real estate, then you probably don't have to use a special ad category. So just be mindful of if you need to use this so that your ad doesn't get rejected. You can completely skip over A/B testing and CBO, and we will click continue. So for the ad set, you could say, name your ad set Orlando buyers, whatever the ad set is. Could be for drop shipping, Amazon, anything that you're doing. And then what we're going to do, you can come down here and of course you can select your budget, $10 a day, $20 a day. Because Reels are so effective, you can honestly probably get away with $10 a day. And then obviously make sure to set a start and end date. So I usually like to start tomorrow in the morning. And I always make sure to set an end date because unfortunately, there's a lot of times where people will not set an end date and then they completely forget about their ad. It's not optimized properly. It's not getting the results that they're expecting, and they're just burning money. So make sure that you just maybe give yourself a couple weeks here, something like that. And that way you're not going to overspend on your budget. Now, come down and again, making sure that you're choosing the right audiences. So you could be choosing your location. You could be choosing a country, a city, a state, a province. You could be doing anything. Typically for, again, just for this general example that we're doing here, we would be selecting Orlando. But if you're doing some sort of product or something that is more generic, then you might want to look at doing something more broad. Like you could be doing all of the United States, all of North America, including Australia, all English speaking countries, but just make sure that you choose your targeting here. Now, this is where you're going to be able to select Instagram Reels. This is a new addition to placement. So we're going to come down here and go to manual placements. I know that it's going to say recommended, consider using automatic placements. You should not use it because that's just giving Facebook free reign to go blow your budget however they decide to, not using it strategically. So I never use automatic placements. What we're going to do is we are going to unselect everything except for Instagram. And then what we're going to do is just click Reels. And we're going to get rid of stories. So you can see here Instagram Reels, it'll actually show you over here how it's going to show up. So use vertical full screen 9:16 for the aspect ratio for videos that are 30 seconds or less, because that's the nature of a reel. So now whenever people are searching through Reels, your video is going to have an opportunity to show up in the midst of their endless scrolling, and you're going to have the ability to drive that traffic somewhere else. So you can see here, if we look even closer, you can see that there's learn more, so there's call to actions, and you can see that it says sponsored here, because that is the nature of any form of advertising on Facebook, where it'll show you those couple of things. And now what we're going to do is go on to the ad. So make sure you name your ad. So again, I'm just going to say Orlando home buyers, and then choose your Facebook page. So we could be selecting, my real estate page. You could select it, my social media page, my coaching page, and your Instagram account, right? So making sure that you're using the selected page or the account. You can come down here, and now you've got your Instagram account as well. And you've got preview on. So what we're going to do is you have the option, the only option is to do a single video. You don't have photo, you don't have carousel, it is only a video. And now you have to add in a video. So you can either create one or you can add one. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna upload one that is not meant for an advertisement, but it's just the most recent reel that I have on my desktop. So what we're gonna do is wait for this to upload to see what it looks like. And then we'll show you how this is going to actually show up in Reels, because it does take a moment to process, especially with higher quality videos like this one that my team actually edits for me, because this is a full 4K video. So once this is done processing, what you're going to see is if you've selected preview on, you're going to start to see the example right here. So you can see this where you've actually got the reel here of my car. And it'll show you how it's going to show up. Now what we need to do is start to look at the website. So if we were just doing, Sherrard.com or my actual, more popular website, high content repurposing.com. Now you can see that it says sponsored down here. And then you can adjust the call to action as well. So you can have, you can either show the site link extension. I don't recommend it. But you can have different call to actions. You can have learn more. You can have things like watch more if you want to drive traffic to your YouTube channel, subscribe, different things like that. So learn more typically is going to be the highest converting one, just because naturally for most call to actions, people want to learn more about whatever you have to offer. But again, you have the option to send people to a website, to a phone call, or to a Facebook event. So if you're running a Facebook event of some sort, you can use Reel ads in order to drive traffic there. And all you have to do after that is obviously make sure your pixel's installed, and then go down and click publish. And that's how you create an Instagram Reels ad. So pretty exciting. I'm going to start diving deep into this because I think it gets a little creative, and being an early adopter on any form of advertising is one of the best things that you can do. So if you have any questions about Reels ads, just drop a comment below, because I do respond to 100% of people that comment on my videos, and I greatly appreciate your support. So thanks so much for tuning in. As always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.